Alright, so I've got my socket here, and I just realized that the one that I bought and the one that I have are not the same. So I definitely messed that up. I should have checked the bulb for sure. So I'm gonna run to AutoZone real quick. Luckily I have an AutoZone nearby me, and get the right socket. I was really hoping I would be able to change this without taking too much apart. I knew I had to take the headlight off, but I didn't anticipate needing to remove the grille. Fortunately, my truck is already missing the plastic radiator cover, and the grille is only held on with a few clips and 4 bolts, so it wasn't too much trouble. Once the grille was off, I still couldn't wiggle the light out, so I poked around a bit and discovered there's this tricky little guy hidden here up underneath the fender. You have to pull back the wheel well shroud to see it. Fortunately, the headlight just slides in, so you don't need to pull the bolt completely out, you just need to loosen it enough to wiggle the assembly out. You can see the bolt there right at the top of the frame, pinching that little plastic bracket. Once that final bolt was loose, it was just a matter of wiggling the headlight assembly out carefully and laying it down on the bumper. Okay, so I got the headlight out here now. Took the bulb out of the socket, and then took this out of the bulb socket, and then took the socket out of the harness. And you can see what's dead is that right there. See, it's all melted and burned. I don't know. I'm a little concerned about how that even happened, but that's what I need to change. Okay, back from AutoZone. I got the correct socket here. So I had a H11 size. I should have just looked at that, and that fits the SC08 socket. So I'm going to open this up. What it's got in here, it's got the socket itself. Stick that there. It's got 2 little shrink tubings, and it's got this little 2 of these little crimp butt connectors here. So what I'm going to do, stick all this back in the box. I have incandescent halogen headlamps right now, but I may want to use LED headlamps in the future. And I don't know, honestly, if you have an LED headlamp and you flip the polarity, what happens. So I'm going to do this 1 wire at a time. The process of actually changing the socket is quite straightforward. If you have any wiring experience, you could do this in your sleep. If not, all you need to do is just cut and strip both wires so there's about a 3/8 inch copper exposed. Slip each end into the butt connector, then crimp it down to hold it in place. For extra stability, I like to add a quick dab of solder to each side of both butt connectors to make sure nothing ever wiggles loose while I'm driving. Alright. Stick this right there and see how it goes. Okay, great. As you can see, the valve is clearly working again. It was not before. So we're gonna button it all back up and we'll be done here. Putting everything back together was much quicker than taking it all apart. Once I knew where everything went, it was just a matter of reversing the process to get it back to its normal state. If you have a Chevy Silverado with this problem, the job is easy enough to do yourself with just some wire strippers and a 10mm socket. So I recommend taking the 30 minutes and the $15 you spend on the socket to knock it out yourself rather than take it to a shop.